All right, guys. So I made a post about this on Instagram the other day because it's like it was a trend that I noticed, and I figured I wasn't gonna say anything else about it. I was just gonna leave it at that. But I've noticed something else today. So you know that states, depending on where you live, the tax regulations are different than where they are in other places, right? So uh, it's kind of hit or miss like on how much you're going to pay for things if you're buying online because of that, right? Because it's going to apply to your region. So I just sold a set of scat rods. Thank you very much for that. They sold through the website, didn't sell through me, right? So I got a PayPal notification for $350, and I'm like, well, why 350? I don't think there's nothing I can think of that I'm selling at that price. So I look and it's it's the rods, right? Now, I double check my listing to make sure I didn't boost the price up because, like I said, I price match what you're going to find for Scat and Nip, and if for the same price you're going to get somewhere else, the same price you're going to get through me. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, why the price increase? Like, what happened? And then like I didn't even get $350. I received $319. So I'm like, it's PayPal's telling me I got $350, but I only received $319, and the rods are $329. So what's going on here? So I started looking at the details. And there's a tax, right? It was like a $20 tax or some shit on there, and then fees or whatnot. So he got taxed, and then I got taxed, and then he paid a decent chunk more than what the listing is, and I got less than what the listing is. All right, so we both lost. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Like, I want the fucking the website there to help you guys browse without needing to feel like you have to talk to me directly, right? And I imagine that one day VHP Engines as a brand, if everything goes the way I hope it does, will be big enough that I don't talk to everybody. That there are going to be people who buy through me anonymously that never speak to me, and they just shop in the normal way somebody would, and then I have my group of followers that follow me for whatever other reason, for me through social media, right, and whatnot, and I can talk to those guys. So here's my issue, right? There's two things. So to talk about what I talked about the other day on Instagram, I've noticed that certain people that come to me to buy, if I mention you got to buy through friends and family instead of goods and services, they get a little nervous. Like, they don't say anything directly, but the body language through conversation changes. Like, oh, well, maybe we can do it over here. I'm not offended. I got you. Everybody's a little sketchy and shit when you're doing things privately, right? But here's the thing, guys. I'm not private. I'm super fucking public. Every single time I go to FedEx to ship, you guys see it. And I do that to be transparent. So that way you guys see that I'm making transactions. I'm making transactions all of the time. Now the other day I also mentioned about please don't buy through eBay because I pay extra fees on that. Well, here's the thing, right? So that the eBay thing hurts me. The website thing hurts both of us, right? So, and then there's the friends and family shit. So I said, for a remedy for friends and family, for people who are nervous about paying friends and family, I think there's a 3% sales increase if you do goods and services, right? And it charges me for it. I set my price where it's at. A lot of thought goes into it. I want that price. I don't want, $10 or so shaved off of every purchase or everything that I sell, right? But you want to be able to buy, you want to be able to spend your money and feel protected, right? Because you don't trust me for whatever reason. But anyway, so if you don't want to do friends and family, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge you a sales increase for that. Because if it's a 3% tax they're going to take, then I'll add the 3% on top. So that way when they take the 3%, I'll get the price that I want. And you get to be able to buy goods and services, not friends and family. So if you're thinking, well, what the fuck? Why do I got to pay the increase? Well, why do I have to pay it? I don't want to pay it. Like I said, a lot of hard thought goes into, especially if it's an engine build. I keep my labor prices super low, as low as I can possibly justifiably keep it. So if I'm taking $20 off of that, and especially if you're making payments to me, and you're making this payment, that payment, and every single time I'm paying a fee, I could potentially wind up with fucking like $80 to $100 less than what I originally charged you. I am not down with that at all. So I will just add, if you do not want to pay me friends and family, I will add the increased fee. Now, if you fuck up and you send me a payment and it's not, and I didn't add the thing up, then I'm just going to put it on the inbalance and you're going to make up for it that way. There's only one person right now who bought through me who did that, and I'm not going to charge, and that's just because of the fact that I took 2 weeks to get his shit out. So I'm not going to charge him. I'll just take that as a hit for being slow. All right. And then, the other thing is, guys, I love the fact that the website is a thing now. Now, and I understand that there, but like the website was mainly for a way to people to browse as a browsing tool. Now, if you want to buy through the website as also an added thing for safety, like you feel like this is a transaction that can be better tracked because it's business, then by all means go through there. But if you want to keep the price, like if you want to guarantee that you're going to buy the price that you see listed and advertised, come to me directly, hit the DMs, and pay me directly through the DMs, and then that way, the price isn't going to be jacked up. Now, like I said, if friends and family, if you pay like that, then you're gonna take the hit on the PayPal fee. But the PayPal fee is a lot less, is a lot smaller than what the tax fee that I just saw that the website hit, and I'm pretty sure it's because it's an Arizona state tax or whatnot. So it's just a little something I wanted to share with you guys. So that way we can try and keep transparency, keep everybody feeling comfortable. You can feel comfortable buying. And also, if you're one of those guys that trust me for who I am, being upfront or whatnot, then you can save a little money like that. Or, save a little money by not buying through the website and shit, guys. Yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to put that out there because, again, like I said, I'm always evolving. I'm always learning. I'm in the baby steps of infancy of running a business here. Hopefully this becomes a bigger business. So I'm trying to iron things out and smooth things out as much as possible as they arise. So thank you very much for the business support, you guys. It's beyond appreciated. Like, it's super appreciated. As far as if you are the guy on here that just bought the rods, the order's already in. Jesse's already got the money, and it'll be shipped. So, all right, guys, that's it. And thanks for watching. Peace. Social media links are in the description down below. Oh, whoa, one more. We're talking about money and shit real quick. I will say that I have been considering discount codes for what is it fucking called? My patrons, right? So to apply your discount without having to come through me. Now, it won't be like that for the engine builds, but I think on the other items, I can do that. So I will be able to, I'm going to come up with a code here that I can give to you guys, depending on what tier you're at. So that way, if you do want to buy through the website, you can apply that code. Or if not, again, guys, come to me directly. It's all good. Thanks for watching.